Before the Writing Revolution, we had different professional development and input for teachers across the content areas when it came to writing and strategies. And so what we wanted to do is have the same input for math teachers, science and social studies teachers, essentials teachers, and our ELA teachers that focused on the same strategies. So the goal was to have the same conversation about writing happening in every classroom across the school. So if we're talking about sentences and fragments in science, we're also talking about sentences and fragments in math and ELA. And so we were able to develop these sets of professional development for teachers that supported them in planning for writing instruction for their content areas that was the same across. And that really supported our scholars in understanding the different writing skills that we wanted and in practicing them in different areas of the building, not just English language arts.
We were just saying, go write a paragraph. And then we were getting frustrated when they didn't know how to write a paragraph. And it's like, well, we need to start with the basics, and that's what the Writing Revolution helps with.
The Writing Revolution is tools for students. It's a toolkit for students to unlock and just have more access to writing and to kind of further access whatever content they're working with.
Once they learn those skills, their writing actually improves. You go from maybe 1 or 2 sentences or no sentences at all to full-blown paragraphs.
You're getting more complex sentences. The girl walked to the store because, the girl walked to the store but, and so you hear these expanded sentences that start to happen from the students, and you hear it in their speech as well as then you see it in their writing.
The fact that it's being done cross content, I guess, through different contents throughout the school, it's something that students are really familiar with. It's just to show that you can apply it in different ways has been really great.
These are all skills that as teachers, we've been trying to figure out the most efficient way to teach students these skills anyway. It is not a curriculum. It requires a curriculum for a vehicle. It is a method of teaching, and it's a strategy that you and students can put in your toolbox.
We know that writing and reading go hand in hand. Over the last few years, we've made lots of gains with reading, and we want to continue making that progress by flipping the literacy coin over and working with writing. I know it's scary. I know that people may be apprehensive, but our kids can learn, and we will see gains if we do this if we're all on the same team and do it together.
I think the confidence is the thing that was most shocking to me. My students now can, if I put a prompt on the board, they can start writing immediately. Whereas before they would need me to hold their hands in the 9th grade, to hold their hands to help them get started with the writing. Now they are super confident, and their grades are a reflection of their confidence.
It's really truly simple to add into lessons and really boast great results.
It has been one of the most successful strategies we've implemented school-wide. It would not be as successful as it has been if it weren't being done school-wide.
I am proud to see how my students are writing every time I go into a classroom. And I'm observing, and I see the students getting their prompts and writing and using the conjunctions, and I'm glad what I'm seeing right now, and just hope that it will go further and be better.
If we are delivering high quality writing instruction in a systematic and sequential way across content areas, scholars will develop their writing skills and be able to demonstrate understanding across their content areas. And our hope is that this will not only improve our scholars' writing outcomes, but it will also improve reading, comprehension, MCAP assessments, speaking and listening. So we just really think there's a lot of doors that the Writing Revolution can open for our scholars.